My husband won't stop hinting at me to get plastic surgery and began comparing me to other women online, so I hinted at getting a divorce, but not before I show him how it feels. I, 27F, have been married to my husband, 34M, for over a year. We've been together for 6 years. He's a gym freak, which I don't have a problem with except for when he sometimes tries to impose his routine on me, pressure me into adopting his dietary habits. I exercise too. I'm 5 feet 6 inches / 130 pounds, but I enjoy my food and nothing will change that. That's not what I'm posting about though. Lately I can't wear a dress without him telling me I look good, but that I would have looked better if I had that melon augmentation surgery. He never complained about it for 6 years until the past 4 to 5 months. I've told him before that I'm not against it but not planning to get one. It took me years to regain my confidence because my mother used to make hurtful remarks about my chest like if it's something I didn't achieve. A few days ago we were having intimacy and he didn't hesitate to remind me again that I would look 10 times better with the implants, which turned me off instantly. I don't remember what I exactly said, but I said something along the lines of I know how it feels. Never mind you're the perfect size. The big ones hurt anyway. He got mad and called me immature and all. Mind you, he's been pressuring me to have the surgery for 4 months now and I never snapped at him. Edit, I'm an A-cup. Yesterday we were getting ready to go to his friend's wedding but I ended up staying home. He brought up the surgery again and I snapped at him. I reminded him that we dated for 5 years before we got married. He had plenty of time to realize that I'm not good enough for him and break up with me to find a woman who is what he's looking for. I do have eyes. He's right, I'm flat-chested but I have a nice body overall. He said he loves me and wants to be with me but feels he could be more attracted to me with bigger ones. I ended up telling him to go alone. I can't shake off the feeling that our recent arguments are taking us down a toxic path. It's not the kind of relationship I want for us. Is this worth considering divorce over? Other than this, we do get along very well, but I feel like he's taking me back to the days when I would stand in front of the mirror for minutes thinking I would never find a man who would like me if I myself don't like what I'm seeing. Update. I had no intention of mentioning divorce, not until I get some answers that could help with my decision. I was hoping we would end up agreeing on counseling or something. I just wanted an honest conversation to know if there was a way to fill that void for him without ever getting the surgery. I sat him down last night and just like usual he tried to change the subject. I made it clear to him that it's either we talk about it now or he never ever brings breast surgery up again. Well, that did it for him. I asked him why he suddenly after 6 years together want me to get one. He wouldn't give me a straight answer. I told him if I'm to consider having one he needs to be honest with me about what changed in the past few months. He grabbed his phone and showed me some women's pictures on his phone, and let me tell you, they weren't Instagram models. They were 100% of models. He showed me more than 5 pictures with no shame or the slightest consideration of my feelings. With each pic he said things like, see, you would look 10 times hotter, she's not even as gorgeous as you are. But I asked him if I decide to never get the surgery would he ever drop the idea. Like, can we move past it? He said it's something he can't stop thinking about because he really feels like he would be more attracted to me and that I myself would feel more confident with the job. I do have eyes, and just like I know how small my chest is, I know that I have a nice body figure. People see, people compliment, so they can't all be liars. I asked what he ever liked about me in general because from the pictures he showed me I didn't see any woman that resembled me even a bit. He said that I'm gorgeous and have a killer smile and he likes my curvy hips. I asked if there's anything else he likes about me in general. I was hoping he would mention something other than my body or anything, and all he said was your lips. I told him since I'm considering augmentation surgery, is there anything else he thinks I could fix so he feels more attracted to me while we're at it? I hoped that he would at least say other than my melons he loves everything about me. He said you're good. From the grammatical errors you could tell I'm not a native English speaker. I'm Brazilian. I told him I will think about it and said goodnight because I didn't want to give him the satisfaction of seeing my tears. I don't know if I'm just naturally stupid and never paid attention to the red flags, or he just decided to show me his true colors now that we're married. He initiated later and I told him there's a lot on my mind right now. He didn't even argue and after like 5 minutes said I will pay for it. Don't you worry about that. When we met he was around 230 pounds, he's 5 feet 8 inches, and never went to the gym before. He's 190 pounds now. But it never would matter to me as long as the person in front of me cares about me for who I am. I myself not perfect. Anyway, he was so insecure about his looks and I never ever said a thing about it. I used still voice how I love this and that about him. I boosted his ego just for him to decide that he would be more attracted to me if I get a melons job after 6 years together. And for those saying I'm lazy for not going to the gym with him and that he wants what's best for me, I said I do exercise. Yes, I'm an A-cup and I know it's not for everyone and I respect that. But I'm gorgeous. My mother/him or anyone else won't change that. I'm a babe, deal with it. He himself used to mention how I get looks all the time when we're out. I felt hurt and cried because it hurts to not feel desired by the person you love the most and want to be desired by. Other than that, I'm perfectly happy with my body. And if I ever decide to get the melons job, I will get it for me, not for someone who finishes in 2 minutes and can't even hit the spot. I need time to make a plan before I start the process. When everything is ready and I have a place lined up, I will serve him the papers. By the way, I will initiate tonight and every night until the day I serve him edit. I get it now, it's a bad idea, but I will go with it for tonight at least. I bought a toy today thrice his size and I'm using it right after he finishes. If he goes low, I'm going lower until I have an exit plan ready. Thank you to each and everyone who took the time to read my post and share their support/advice. Your words have really made a difference for me.